Hello, Connexit family. Hope you all doing good. Hope you are excited about the live session today. As you all know that, today we are actually in live with Crew.app, a personalized and PDF generation tool. So we have a special guest with us, Gaurav. So he's a CEO of Crew.app. So I know you all from the man itself. So welcome, Mr. Gaurav, CEO of Crew.app, and he will be explaining you about how Crew.app everything. So let's welcome Gaurav. Hi, Gaurav.
Hi, thank you, Rakesh, for this warm introduction. I appreciate your time and inviting me to get in touch with your community and explain how ConnectZ can be used to connect Crow with other applications and build interesting use cases.
Sure,
So
Gaurav. So
I'm available
really,
to answer all sorts
yeah.
of questions regarding Crow.
Okay, so really we are excited to know more about Crew.app. So when we actually build a demo use case for our community, so they are requested to get to know more about what is Crew.app and know what is a deal is all about. Uh, so all yours. So just explain like what is Crew.app actually to our community.
Definitely. So initially, when we started building Crow.app, our vision was to automate repetitive documents. And repetitive documents are mainly in the industries like HR and legal. So our initial focus was on HR and legal, who can automate their employee documentations, and you can automate your legal documents. Basically, any type of document in which you just have to change some paragraphs or you just have to change some tokens and fields and you're good to go. So that was the initial vision. Now, Grove.app supports e-signs. Grove.app supports multi-step forms with branching logic. And Grove.app has its own document builder or template builder where you can create a logical template and connect it to other apps or the inbuilt Grove forms from where you can send in the data and generate the PDF as per your business logic. So that's a very basic introduction of Crow. You can imagine like I can give you one very popular use case example of Crow. You also build one very good example by automating a
Okay.
certificate from
So
webinar
I miss
attendees. So I would
today
like to give
today
one another use.
yeah. Today when I was actually going through with Crew.app, actually see this form thing. So means I was so excited. Oh, so we have form itself inbuilt in Crew.app. So that was I was actually
Yeah,
using another app. Yeah,
it's a multi-step
yeah, good,
form. It's a multi-step form with branching logic, which you get along with the Crow. So
great,
if
great,
you
great.
look at some other solutions, for example, there are many add-ons available. One popular add-on is in Google Docs for document automation. It is Document Studio. So when you use that, you use Google Forms, you use Google Docs, and you use Gmail to deliver your documents. That kind of workflow can be built. Now, the advantage of Chrome is you can add logical conditions within your paragraphs, within the images, if you are using any images in your template. You can apply logical conditions to your variables as well. When you are going with Google Docs or any other platform out there who are our competitors, they do not allow you to add logical conditions on the content of the document. You
Okay,
can apply a logical condition on the variables in the document, but you cannot apply a logical condition on the content of the document. By
that's
content,
great.
I mean text and images. So with other tools, you will not be able to, conditionally render a piece of paragraph or an image in your document. Let's suppose a certain condition is true and you want a different paragraph to appear. That is not possible with others.
Okay, is it possible to showcase any demo to our users? So
Yeah, if you allow me to share my screen, then I
please,
can
please, please,
definitely do
please. I
that.
think you can.
Just give me a minute and I will open up my own Chrome account and show you
Okay,
how we are internally
that's
using it.
great.
So I will be sharing my
So
screen.
how you got idea about Crew.app? So why Crew.app actually?
Yeah, I will explain that as well. So first of all, I would like to explain how the
Okay,
idea for
okay. Yeah, please, please go ahead.
Crove.app appears. So our goal was to create a marketplace of lots and lots of templates for legal industry of India and USA. That's how we
Okay,
started. So what we were actually trying to do is we were trying to create lots and lots of templates for legal industry of India and USA, and people should be able to search any kind of template if they are if they are looking for legal templates. Just search the template or filter out the template depending on your state location. You will get all the templates, and then you will be getting a form where you will be filling in the information, and depending on the answers given in the form, system will be generating a document. So you
okay,
will not have to find any template on Google or on any marketplace. You will not have to juggle in your Google Drive if you save your templates there. You will be getting all legal templates at one place. You will fill a form, and a nice crisp document will be generated every single time as per your logics. So that was the use case. So initially we started using Adobe's PDF. I don't know what is the product name. Adobe's PDF something, right? It's a PDF editor, and it's product of Adobe. We were creating templates in Adobe PDF editor. We were importing our PDFs there, and we were trying to place fields there, and then using Adobe's API and building form ourselves and working out stuff. But that thing didn't work out because when you edit a PDF, it is way too difficult in comparison to editing a normal doc file.
okay,
And another problem with PDF was the document which is generated with by editing a PDF doesn't look sharp, doesn't look beautiful. And
okay,
the third problem which we were facing is we were not able to apply logical conditions. So right now in our organization, let's suppose we have to give an offer letter to someone. That person can be a male intern or female intern. That person can be a male experienced
okay,
person or female experienced person. If we go ahead and create a template, then we will have to create four different templates. But with Crove you can convert those four templates into one, but that was not possible with Adobe. So we then took a hard decision of building our own template editor, which looks like Google Docs and has all such functions. And you can simply type in, create variables. You can simply use the toolbar to add logical conditions and make things
yeah,
and
it's
do
means
things.
it's look very simple, so I like even connects it actually gives the simplicity is a key to build
Yeah,
this thing. So I saw like crew.app is look very simple, but yet with the elements and all these options available. So
yeah.
pretty much
So when
excited
you
to see the demo from your end.
yeah when you first look at Chrome, it looks very basic. I'm still not able to share my screen. Oh, I am. I can share my
You
screen
can,
now.
you can, yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, yes. I think it's visible to
So
our audience as well.
okay. So when somebody logins to Crow for the very first time, they see such this kind of experience. They see all their existing templates in their account. I have made more than 80 templates till now for different purposes.
Great.
And you get access to a template gallery where we are regularly putting in more templates. You can pick up some existing templates if you like. Then you have got some integrations. One is Zapier and another is webhooks plus API. When you use webhooks, you can connect it with ConnectZ. You can use other alternatives of ConnectZ like Zapier and many other integrations which are available out there. Or you can directly consume our
True.
public API in your apps. So I would first like to go on my templates and showcase a use case which is not possible with other tools out there. Okay.
Okay.
For that, I have made this template, and by default, it will take me to a form. Whenever I want to generate a document, I can simply fill out this form and it will generate a document whose preview is available here, right? So now, one interesting thing which I would like to show you here is this form asks me a question which says, is the candidate an intern? If I select yes, all the small things in the document gets changed. Like here, you will see the word intern appearing, right? Can
Okay.
somebody see my cursor?
Yes,
Right?
yes, yes.
And then here, the word intern is appearing. Similarly, instead of using the word salary, it will use the word stipend in case of an
Okay.
intern. Then
Okay.
if you press no, this is a demo of a logical condition. You will see that the word intern is no longer appearing, right? And similarly, the word stipend is no longer appearing. So
Okay. That's great. That's
there are lots of things which get changed depending on how you have configured your template. Now,
great.
I will show you how I have designed this form as well as how I have designed this template. So I clicked on the edit button and it shows me a very simple editor, right? All the tools, basic tools, bold, italic, font style, font size, text color, highlight color, and all such tools are available out here. And this is e-signature. You can add signature anywhere in your document. Like if I
Okay.
have my cursor here and add the e-signature, e-sign, so it has been added here, right?
Okay. That's great.
So now this is a very simple editor. Anybody will be able to create a very simple document. Now I would like to shed some light on how I am creating variables and how I am adding logical condition, because both are very, very simple. Let's suppose I am writing a letter, dear name. I have used scare brackets to start creation of a variable. And when I end that scare bracket, variable gets created automatically.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Okay. This is to inform you that your internship will be ending on date, right? So I created a variable called date. Then I am writing regards name of HR, and then let's say I wrote Crow app. Okay, this is a very simple letter which I am generating using Crow app. Okay, now I want here the word internship should appear when the candidate is an intern, and the empl- word job should appear when the candidate is an employee, a full-time employee. So now I want to add an if condition on this word. So what I am going to do is I will select the word job, and then I will select the word internship and apply a condition on both these words. I will tell Crow when internship should appear and when job should appear. So to do that, I need a variable to check whether the candidate is an intern or not. So I will go here, click on add a variable, and have is intern. I think this variable is already there in my existing template, so I'm directly going to use it. So now I will select the word job, and then I will simply click on if from the toolbar, and it opens up a condition builder. I will select the variable called is intern, which I created, and I will say if is intern equal to, I will say if is intern equal to intern, this value will come from the form. Whatever value select the person will be selecting, the user will be selecting from the form will go here. I have added the condition. Now I will add, sorry, here employee should come. Is intern no. Okay. Now I will be doing another condition here, and there I will be writing is intern equal to, yes, the candidate is an intern, right? This is the terminology which I'm going to use. I saved my document. I go on the preview. I start filling the form, and here I selected is the candidate an intern to yes. When I do that and go to view document and go to that page of the document, it shows you the word internship written here, right?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Correct.
Yeah.
And similarly, oh, I would like to go back to the preview. Similarly, if I select the word no and go here, it will show the word employee job, job written here, job or internship, right? Then I can add other variables to my form so that I can get their value. That can be done by clicking on editing and then go to form. It opens up the form builder. It's there, right? I can add all the variables, like I use date. I can put it in any of these containers. Okay, let's suppose I am adding it to the top, edit it here. I save the document. And now I want to change this date field to an actual date. So I can go to the settings by clicking here. It is, we call it as field properties. Then we click on date, and then we have several options to change the date format. And after that, we mark it as required if it is a required field, or we can also save the document and then click on the preview, and then you will see whatever date we select here, it appears at all the places where the variable was used, right? So this is a very basic way to use a Crove template to generate documents. Now, other ways to generate document is obviously ConnectZit. You can use ConnectZit and connect Google Forms or your website landing page form to Crove and generate document if you are not interested in using these forms. One very interesting thing about these forms is when you share these forms by clicking on the share button, make it publicly fillable, and you have various settings like whether you want to allow the form filling user to be able to download the generated document or not. Let's say here I would like my user to download the generated document. I will keep this toggle on. I copied. Now the interesting thing is I would like to show you. I'm going to the incognito mode and I'm pasting that shareable URL here. Now, the good thing is, even if I don't submit the form, let's suppose I entered the date, I entered the date again, and then I entered another date, and then I write Gaurav Manchanda, and then I write gaurav@k.com, right? And now you will see I have not submit the form by clicking on the submit button. But if you check your if you check your Crove account, you will get all the responses, even the user has not submitted the form. You can click on view documents here, and when you click on view documents here, you will see an anonymous entry. And when you click this anonymous entry, you will see all the details are here. Gaurav Manchanda, gaurav@hey.com, right? And now, if I just fill in some more details, like if I enter 98765432210, a number, and I choose one another detail and go back and refresh this, I will see more details here, even if the user has not submitted it, which is very interesting. You see the number and the job profile. So that's very nice thing about these forms. So this was a very basic demo, which I could have explained in very short time. I
So
would
that
have.
was great. Even in terms of the conditions where we can actually select that
Mhm.
on the conditions. So that is
Okay.
something which is very astonishing
Okay.
as well. So something we can actually
Okay.
select based on the conditions filled by the form,
Mhm.
like by the users. Definitely,
Mhm.
that will be used by make ourselves as a
Mhm.
dynamic creation. So
Mhm.
it gives a lot of options
Yeah.
to the users as well. And one
Correct.
more, like when I actually, filling you with the conditions. So I
Mhm.
just need to ask you a question: where can these conditions be applied for images as well?
Yes,
So
these
where you can,
conditions can be applied over images as well. You can render an image. I have one very good example of this, and it is a really complicated example where I am creating three resumes by filling out one form. So that's available. I'm sharing my screen once again
yeah, yeah, please go ahead, go ahead.
to show that example. Is my screen visible again?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
it
perfect.
is.
So I'm going there. I'm opening a marketplace of templates which we built on top of Crow. So this is a marketplace which we built on top of Crow. Okay. Here in this marketplace, I'm searching for resume. And when I search for resume, I click on resume. I click on the button called generate now, and it takes me to Chrome. You see, the form made with Chrome has been opened. So
Okay,
here I have applied if condition, logical conditions on images. You will see there are three templates which are made here. Three templates. All the templates are blank, and depending on what you fill in the form, you get three beautifully generated resumes. Like I put my own name, and then I wrote product manager. It's optional to upload a photo. I am entering gaurav@hey.com. Then I'm entering my phone number, right? Let's enter the state, right? I pressed next. I can put my professional bio. Maybe I can just copy paste something from here. Okay. I went next, right? Then I click on view document to see how is it looking. So you see all the details which I am filling in the form are being filled here as well. So you get multiple resumes by filling one single form,
Okay, great, great.
right? And here, if you see these lines, these are images. Okay, now I will show you these how these skills are images and how they are being used. I am going to skills and languages section directly. Let's say I wrote programming is my skill, and I wrote my skill level in programming is 5, and I wrote my skill is React Native, and I wrote that my skill level is 4. Now when I go here to view document, you will see, so previously these images were looking like this. Now these
Yeah, yeah.
images have been changed, right, to reflect 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5. So here
Okay.
we are using conditions on images. So it is possible to use conditions on images as well in Chrome.
Okay, this looks great actually. So one more thing, so I'm getting more questions out of it when I see this demos.
Mhm.
So is it possible, to personalize this, personalize images and personalize messages to send using these conditions and person like image selections. So do have you tried anything kind of that?
In fact, we have tried a telecalling script
Okay,
in our real estate business. We own a real estate business as well. So in
okay,
the
great.
real estate business, when a telecaller has to make calls, we have designed our scripts of telecalling using Crow forms. So I would like to show you an example of that as well. It's in
Please
Hindi
go ahead.
because the telecalling is done in Hindi. So
Okay.
I would like to log out from this account and log into one another account, and would like to show you how we are using Crow for telecalling scripts. Okay, so here is the telecalling script. I clicked here. It took me to the form. So first of all, I selected the salutation, good morning or good afternoon. Name of the receiver, I can input the client name. Let's suppose client name is Gaurav, and I said form name is Crow, and telecaller name is also Gaurav, and we entered the service. So once these details are submit, it generates a telecalling script which they can use every time. So there are multiple scripts which we have created using Crow, which our telecallers use on a daily basis. For example,
Great.
we are using it for SMS and WhatsApp reminders, right? There is a telecalling script for a person. This, for example, hi, my name is Gaurav. Am I connected to the name of the hospital? Because we were telecalling to a hospital. Remember
Okay.
to smile, and then salutation. If I click no, then Mr. Client is Gaurav, and it is in Hindi. क्या मैं जान सकता हूँ ये कहाँ का number है? Because these are all random call, like disconnected. So this is the statement which is appearing. If you say no, if you say yes, then we are asking another set of question. What is the type of entity, right? So you can use it for this purpose as well if it makes sense to you for creating telecalling scripts. If the person has answered, if the receiver of the call has answered yes, then you ask this question. If the receiver has answered no, then you ask this question. So depending on the sequencing of your call, you can create a form for that, a logical form for that, which we are doing in Chrome.
Great, Gaurav. Means like there are a lot of things to explore. I think when we actually integrate
And one another thing
other
which we
tools.
have
Yeah.
done, we have generated a way to dynamically create our check. For example, this is a space for check. We insert a check leaf in our printer, and we
Okay.
fill these details. Whatever whatever check of any Indian bank you will put, it is supported. I am entering amount in words like 1,000 only, and then I'm writing 1,000, and then I can write the date 2808, and then I'm writing 2221. Sorry, I have to put one digit in every column. 202 and 1. So when I do this and add a and take a printout on check leaf, so all these details will appear perfectly on a check leaf, and you will be having a fully printed check leaf which you can submit.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, yeah,
So this is something which is new actually. So there is a lot of
yeah.
legal documents you can, use a pre-filled legal
Another
documents.
another interesting thing which is there in the Crow, which is not found, I haven't personally found it anywhere else, is this text box change. You must have seen text forms. When you are using a text form, you see things like this, all in caps, like NAME, right? And now I would like to show you, I am changing this variable type to text box chain. You see these type of variables are supported,
Oh, that's
which I
great.
have personally not found anywhere else. So now if I just save this and go to my form, it is already there. I click here. I entered my name, Gaurav. It is appearing here in boxes, right? So these are the types of fields which are there in legal documents and banking forms, tax related forms. So it's very relevant feature for people who are in accounting or taxation or legal industry.
Okay, so means like
Yeah,
so there's a LTD lifetime deal going on in AppSumo, right? So
correct.
can you tell more about the deal so that our users can go ahead and get buy the deal itself and
Yeah, definitely. So if I talk about the LTD deal, then it is compared to our Pro plan, which we are offering on our website at $149 monthly. But with AppSumo deal, you can see.
yeah, yeah, we can.
So this is the plan which we are offering on AppSumo. We will be selling it on subscription at $99 per month, right? And on AppSumo, we are selling it at $79 per month for lifetime. The same deal. You will not be getting any kind of watermark. You will be able to use our webhooks integrated with Zapier. You will be able to create unlimited templates, right? And you will be basically getting every single feature which we will be launching in the future. So that's what the deal is, and it maps to our Pro plan.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
it's a lifetime deal or an per
it
monthly?
it's a lifetime deal. It's a lifetime deal,
Okay, so $79.
and we will be closing our deal, you can say, by the end of September or mid of October
Okay,
from
okay,
everywhere. So after that, it will not be available in any way in a lifetime deal pricing.
okay.
Yeah.
Any sounds of offers or anything going on?
Right now, the only offer which is going on is lifetime deal. Nothing is better than a lifetime deal of a
True, true,
subscription
true,
based
true,
product.
true. So
Very
guys,
true.
go ahead, and grab your deal. So super excited to see
That's
all these changes or like all these customization. So definitely,
mhm,
it's good thing to see this Gaurav. Like means we have learned a lot, and I think our audience also learned a lot. And I will showcase a demo, just a short demo to our users and to your users. So how
mhm,
actually you can integrate Crew app inside Connexit.
mhm,
So I'll just
mhm.
share my screen and have a, sample demo.
Sure.
So I'm just adding to Connexit. So go to create. So basically, what I did was I had created an employee welcome letter. Of course, this is
Mhm,
again a template which is been there inside Crew.app. So I just copied the template. So I just made this as variables, so like employee name, department name, designation, so and date completion, so in a form. So basically what I'm doing, an use case is, so somebody can request an welcome letter, so by just filling the form, or just by giving their email id. So I'm using Google Sheet as well, so to get the details as well, basically, so they can use their own details. So I'll go to connect it. First I will be taking any form, so I'll be going with pay form. So I just copy the webhook URL. So go to settings. So I just use, because I was not aware of the form inside
Mhm.
crew.app.
Chrome.
So I just created this. Yeah. So inside PageMaker. So now I'm having, so I'll just go ahead and fill in my details. So email ID, so and submit the form. So basically I'll receive the form here. So I just received my details. So now I go to Google Sheet. So Google Sheet is, basically I'm using this Google Sheet. So I'm just referring to any kind of what we can call as, like any database. So I just took an database kind of a thing inside Google Sheet. So now what I do is I will go here and I will try to fetch the details in Google Sheet using my email ID. So I go to Google Sheet and select an action as lookup. So where basically what I'm doing here is, so I'm trying to look up for a value using email ID. So I just select this one and choose the header as email. So here what the Google Sheet will do is, like, it will look for value from PageMaker for, for this email ID. So I'll click on test and review. So this will going to fetch all these other details. For example, you can see my name, ID, so and the phone and the department and my position and even the date as well. So I will select all this option. Select. So I just selected all these options. So now what I do is I will go to Crow app and choose my document. So I'll select the trigger as generate document and choose my template as welcome letter. So basically, so whenever user actually fill the details, so you will get all these details. So I'll just connect date field to the date
You
field.
can do one more thing here. For
Yeah,
example, if there is an HR in the organization, they fill the form, and that form actually generates the welcome letter and sends it to the employee's email automatically.
true, 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 true.
Yeah,
So right now I'm just showing similar kind of example. So
correct.
where I use employee designation and department and date. So all these things. So what I do is I will go ahead and generate a document. So here I will get a document PDF generated from crew.app, and I will get the details here. So you can see I get an PDF link which is been generated from crew.app. So I'll select this and I will email to any user. Like just I will select my account and send email. So I'll select as download link. So two, I just give my email ID itself, just for a demo purpose. So or I can actually give it from the user email as well. So and in the body, I just connect this link as a downloadable link and click on test and review. So this what it really does. So this will basically send a data. So I'll go ahead and publish my connect. So this is an email ID, so which I will receive from crew.app. So from Connexit, so with an email downloadable link from crew.app. So you can see that the PDF itself is generated with all my details. So this is what the link means the document look like, where all these things are keywords, so which is actually been replaced by my IDs. So you can see my name and the department name, and this will be the position, and this is, I think I had given it wrongly as phone number. So this is how we can generate like PDF links. So for example, like right now, so I can actually show one more example. So I'm gonna fill your details. Probably I just added your email ID here. So what I do is I'll go ahead and fill this form. So and with your name. So and I'll click on submit. So what this basically does is, so as per our connect, so it will go into search for the value in Google Sheet. So it's a lookup thing. So it will do a lookup and fetch all these details and generate a document inside Crew app and send an email. So we can also see the same thing in Crew app. So where I can go ahead and see the links over here. So you can see the document will be generated here as well. So these are all the documents. So this is a new document which I received in my email also. So I'll go to my email. Yeah, you can see the download link with the details which actually given by the new user, that is Gaurav Manchanda, and the new details. So you can see. So this is how guys. So you can actually go ahead and create most specifically. So what I tell is like all about the customized values or like anything. So you can use a dynamic creation, basically use a power of integration with Connexit with all the other apps. So you can actually send WhatsApp messages, or you can even send Telegram messages, or like basically you can use it for n different variety of applications. So this is how you can use integration with Crow app and Connexit and build dynamic PDF creations.
Another use case for people who are into marketing and sales is to automatically create a quotation and send it after a time interval to their customer. For example, if you have a multi-step form where you qualify your lead and get their details, you can use the answers submitted by the lead and send them a quote or send them a contract, send them a proposal, which is auto generated. Another use case which you can imagine with Grove is if you are submitting monthly marketing reports, if you are running an agency, marketing agency, and have to submit a monthly or weekly or bi-weekly marketing reports to your clients, you can design your reports here. You can pull the data from Google Analytics and Google Search Console or SCMrush or Href or other tools which are out there and generate your reports.
So that's great. That's great, Gaurav. I think we have to do a lot more sessions like this to give more insights of how how good we can actually use for marketing automation, as you are mentioning about generating
Correct.
an invoice and sending it to the user. So there are a lot more use cases. I think definitely we will do one more or two more sessions to give a more insights of how we can actually use Crew app and connects it together to
Sure,
build a great
sure.
automations. Thanks, Gaurav. Thanks for being here. So I don't see any
Thank you.
questions being asked. So definitely we'll be sharing this demo with all our community users, and also like guys. So we will drop a link of crew.app, AppSumo link in comment section below. So please go ahead and buy the lifetime deal, which is a very good deal, we can say. So go ahead and hit the buy button and give yourself a good review to crew.app. And definitely we will love to see Gaurav again in our community, and we will ask a lot more questions.
Thank you very much.
Thanks Gaurav. Thanks for making it here.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks guys.